Ski Mask the Slump God. In today's video, we're going to talk about the downfall, the re-rise, as well as this brand new album of Ski Mask the Slump God. And yeah, bro, I'm not going to waste too much time. Before we get into it, though, get your cranberry juice or your Cheerios, something to snack on, and let's get right into this video. Ski used to be incredibly active. By the time it became 2018, he already had like 3 massive albums dropped, and after this, bro, he kind of just like fell apart a little bit because XXXTentacion, his best friend at the time, passed away in like 2017, which, by the way, feels wild to say his name in 2024. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't heard X in a while, but he actually has a interlude on this album, as well as Juice WRLD, who also passed away in 2019, and he had an album coming out with Juice WRLD called Evil Twins, and it's a little bit weird to say his name too right now, but he's also on this album, but I'll talk about that when we get to it. We're going to start off with this album, going song by song, and telling you whether these songs are good or not. So, 11th Dimension by Ski Mask the Slump God. We got Dragon Tooth, the first song, and I enjoyed this song. I don't think it was the craziest song though. It could have been a little bit better. I didn't add it to my liked songs, but I added it to my Ski Mask the Slump God playlist because it was not bad at all by any means. Monsters Inc. featuring Future, produced by ATL Jacob, I thought was actually incredible, and I think anything with Future on it in 2024 has been massive. Future's really carried on and aged incredibly well throughout the decades, and also I just want to shout out Ski because he's also kind of evolved his sound with this album a little bit. He sounds a lot better. He has a lot of these more interesting beats that he's going on, and his flows are pretty good, and he's changed alongside the time. Like, if he was still going with the same style that he had way back, it could still be enjoyable, but I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the lyrics he was using and the way he would talk, he had some times where his delivery doesn't come off the best in terms of how it aged, but with this he does an incredible job at staying with the times. By Myself, I didn't really like that song, but Earwax, I really did enjoy that song, and I have that on my like songs. Full Moon, I might have to say, was okay. I wouldn't say it was the best. Part the Sea is another pretty good song, but I wouldn't say I playlisted it. Then we get the Jaws interlude, which I thought was a little bit interesting. I don't think it added a ton to the album, but it's always nice to hear X's voice, whether it's just like an interlude or not, because X and Ski are very synonymous. Like, everybody would know of X, everybody would know of Ski. They're like a duo, bro. Like, they're an incredible duo. And I actually did a vote a little while back, like a year ago or so, and a lot of you guys really liked X and Ski. But What Do You Mean is another very good song. I have that on my liked songs. Tuk Tuk, I don't know what that means until I just googled it just now, and it says a 3-wheeled motorized vehicle used as a taxi. Fire. The song was pretty good. Vehicles are pretty cool, I guess. And yeah, then we move on to Wake Up featuring Juice WRLD, which is pretty much Nuketown Part 2. I feel like the flows on here are really good. They had very similar ad-libs that they had on Nuketown, and this really is interesting because we could have seen Evil Twins, which would have been a really good album in my opinion. I think if it came out when it was supposed to come out, it would have been incredibly interesting. And then we have a little bit of a slow point here. We have Hulk, and then I didn't really like that much. Head Rush already came out, so I didn't listen to it again. Frozen One already is like not that good of a song in my opinion. It was good, but it was like too fast of a song. It was like a minute 30. Kill Streak, I thought it was okay. And then we get From Yard, which I really liked. Him Jong-un, and I didn't really like the name of it, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that's just a silly name, it's a little bit corny. But Let It Breathe is a little bit more of a music, like a melodic song with Ski on it, and I really enjoyed that. I enjoy his melodic stuff a lot more on this album than I have in the past. Mandalorian was okay. Jump was the last song that I actually playlisted because Shibuya is a single that he dropped, and Go featuring Corbin is just like, it wasn't bad that Ski was on it, but Corbin is like my least favorite artist of all time. We need to stop putting Corbin on any track lists, bro. Like, what is Corbin doing on these people's songs, bro? Like, I cannot stand this man's voice. He sounds so like annoying, and I don't know. I know right now I'm a little bit tired, so my voice probably isn't that incredible either, but Corbin is a singer, bro, and he's still not good. Like, I despise this man's voice with a burning passion. But with that being said, back to Ski Mask's album. I think it's overall like a 7.5 out of 10, an 8 out of 10. I think the Thames album was a little bit better that just came out, as well as the K-Tronada album I really enjoyed. But the Ski Mask the Slump God album, overall, even though it's his weakest project, I still think has a lot of room to improve. And I think that in the future, if he continues dropping music and not taking 5-year hiatuses where he drops a weak mixtape every once in a while, I think we'll be good, bro. I think we'll be great. And yeah, man, the flows on here are always incredible. It's Ski Mask the Slump God. I think it was a little bit longer of a listen, not in terms of the length of the songs, but in terms of 21 different songs. I thought it was a decent amount of songs, and it was a little bit boring at times on this album. I think he could have shortened it by like a good 6 or 7 songs, and it still would have been a lot stronger of a project if he would have done that. But with that being said, let me know how you guys feel about this album in the comments below. I'm really happy to see Ski Mask the Slump God rapping again after everything that he's been through recently, and all the best to him, bro. If you ever see this video, Ski, we gotta go drink some cranberry juice and eat some Cheerios. I love you all very much. I'm conflicted, and I'm out. Peace.